Hello, we are excited to welcome you to the 2021 opening convocation. My name is Dr. Patty Weaver and I'm the Vice President of Workforce and Economic Development. At Cleveland State, our mission is we build strong minds, careers, and communities through exceptional teaching and learning, workforce development, and service. My area of responsibility focuses on the career and workforce parts of this mission. Whether you plan to transfer to a four-year college when you finish at Cleveland State or complete an AAS or certificate that will get you right into the job market, we place great value on helping you succeed on your career path. We believe here at Cleveland State that quality education leads to great jobs and better careers. Better careers build strong families, and strong families make great communities to live in. With that in mind, we are so glad you've chosen Cleveland State Community College as you begin your journey toward your future career.
Hello, my name is Alicia Fox, and I serve as Vice President for Finance and Chief Operating Officer. I'd like to share two things with you today. First, you may not know it, but you are attending one of the very best community colleges in the country for infusing our curriculum with service learning. Service to others is an important value to us at Cleveland State. We believe that being a good community citizen is highly desirable no matter your career or what community you might live in. We hope you will embrace this value. Second, starting a new college year is a momentous occasion for all students, faculty, and staff. So before we proceed, we want to take a moment for reflection, to consider the challenges before us, to think about all of the people that supported us along the way, to imagine the many opportunities before you, and to consider all of the blessings that brought each of us to this point of celebration and thanksgiving. Will you please join me in a moment of silence? Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave?
Hello, my name is Dr. Bill Seymour, and I'm proud to be your president here at Cleveland State. It is my honor to also welcome you to our fall opening convocation. We hold this event each year to bring together the Cleveland State family and to mark the start of another college year, but most importantly, to welcome the newest members in our community. We're sorry that we needed to present this program in a virtual format this year. We placed your safety above anything else, so it did not make sense to put over 600 people in one room given the resurgence of the COVID-19 pandemic. Still, we hope the messages to follow will be meaningful to you. We are pleased to recognize our students enrolled in the Tennessee Valley Early College this year. Those of you who are just starting at Cleveland State are the fourth new cohort to enroll full-time with the college. This year, we're excited to welcome the first TVEC students from Walker Valley and Bradley Central High Schools. All of you have a goal of completing an associate degree by the time you finish high school. We applaud all of you for taking advantage of this great program. I also want to give a shout out to some special people known as our Presidential Honor students. You are joining outstanding students enrolled in the Cleveland State College Honors College, the very first community college in the state of Tennessee to establish an honors college. You probably noticed these colorful flags behind me. These flags represent the 7 career communities of the college. They are a symbol of how we connect each student with their fields of study, your faculty, and your fellow students. They're also a symbol of our commitment to each and every one of you and your success. As you've noticed, our theme for this convocation is Cleveland State Values. I want to talk to you about a concept I'll call grit. You could substitute the words perseverance, courage, bravery, or even stick-to-itiveness. In general, I believe that someone with grit will complete what they started. Even though roadblocks or challenges may be thrown in front of them, because they have grit, they will find a way to deal with them so they can achieve their objective. Someone with grit does not give up easily. They make me think of an old adage, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Just to be clear, get going does not mean go home. It means get to work harder to reach your goal. Some of you may be thinking, yes, I think I have grit, and I've overcome obstacles before and I have succeeded. If you're a new out of high school student, you have to have found an amount of grit this past year to succeed during your senior year dominated by the pandemic. If you're a student who is a bit older, you have demonstrated grit by working while going to school, others while working and taking care of others. These are excellent examples of grit, so you know what you're doing. If you don't think you have much grit, you might be underestimating yourself. I think grit is a mindset. It's all about your attitude, really. Success takes grit, perseverance, courage, and bravery. You know what else I think is brave? Asking for help when you need it. None of us have all the answers. We all run into tough times occasionally. Tough times are usually short-lived. If you hang in there, get help, and keep moving forward, the better times will come. So get gritty, my friends, and thank you.
Hello, Cleveland State students. My name is Donnie Burnett, and I'm so happy to serve as your Student Senate President for the coming school year. I know that many of you are eager to start your academic journey and further your education to the benefit of yourselves, your families, and the community. What lies ahead in your future can determine a life-changing outcome, especially for those directly involved in your day-to-day life. These past several months, we had to endure an independent life of seclusion away from the public. However, do not let the past influence your greater potential as a highly engaged student. There are so many ways to continue being a great student, along with excelling in your classes. Being a college student is much better once you are engaged with other students, extracurricular clubs, and your classes. First, being involved with other students on campus is vital to an excellent school experience. I know it's been very easy to look over the aspect of making friends in college, even in the context of online classes and quarantines. Nevertheless, don't be discouraged from putting yourself out there for others to meet and befriend. Most people make lifelong friends within college, and for good reason too. I'd like to challenge the students attending today to introduce yourself to another student. Whether sharing the same class, the same major, or the same campus, friendship will always positively benefit your mental health and overall happiness while attending Cleveland State Community College. Second, extracurricular clubs are an awesome avenue to take advantage of while being an active student. No matter who you are, everyone has a passion and a drive for what they love. The crucial questions that are left unanswered for most are as follows. What do you love? What are you passionate about? How can you pursue your passions on campus? I guarantee you that we have a club dedicated to the overall general passions of the community. Here at Cleveland State, we have an amazing book club. We have an important diversity club. We have a talented speech and debate club. We have an excellent wildlife society, and we have the most honorable Phi Theta Kappa society. You can even participate in Student Senate along me and other students who want to make a significant difference to student life on campus. We have so many more clubs you can also attend without breaking or straining your class schedule. If attaining results for your intangible drive is not enough, most professors here also give extra credit within courses for being active in an extracurricular club, and some even open the door to major opportunities regarding financial grants, scholarships, and what I like to call resume swagger. The small allocation of your time in a club can shift your status immediately to an active, engaged student. Third, it's of great importance to be engaged within your classes also. It's one notion to pass a class, it is an entirely different notion to master one. Become enthralled with what you are studying, whether it's required or preferred. We have an excellent choice of professors here who will assist you in understanding the material and speaking about it through email after class time is over. Stay engaged with your classes with discourse, asking for feedback, and developing a responsible bond with your professors. It will only benefit you in the long run regarding your grade point average, your abilities as a student, and an overall positive for any institution or organization you see yourself in after achieving your goals and earning your degrees. With all that being said, I cannot wait for an amazing semester with you all, and I look forward to your active participation within Cleveland State. Thank you so much for your time.
Hello, my name is Michael Myers, and I am this year's Staff Senate President. As I was preparing my thoughts for today after being given the topic of the family atmosphere, the first question that came to my mind was, is this some kind of joke? Why is the guy who shares the name of someone who, for 50 years now, has stalked and tried to kill his sister, the one chosen to talk about family? Dr. Seymour, do you care to elaborate any? Then I really got to thinking about what is a family. I grew up singing the hymn in church that says, "I'm so glad to be a part of the family of God." TV shows were titled All in the Family, Family Matters, The Proud Family, and so on. Other shows centered around the family unit, or a group of friends that were as close as a family. And that is what I want to talk about, the chosen family. Your chosen family is vastly different from your blood family. The chosen family are people that you choose to be in your life, and people who choose you to be in theirs. I hope that Cleveland State turns into a chosen family for you. As faculty and staff, we are a large, though sometimes dysfunctional family. As we work together and get to know one another, we begin building a rapport where we learn about families, hopes, and dreams, but also about the car troubles and health issues and personal setbacks. For the next academic year, you have chosen us to be a part of your life. Now, let us choose you. The success coaches and advisors want to learn how to help you succeed and reach your educational goals. The counseling and support service offices are here to help you when times are tough, and also when times are good. Offices with staff that you may never ever see only want to see you win. A family, however, is built on trust. As students, you trust your faculty to be fair in their grading and relay their courses' materials effectively. You trust the staff members to do their jobs to process your financial aid, transcript requests, admissions applications, and post payments to appropriate accounts. You trust the president and vice presidents of this institution to make decisions that will benefit the school, the students, the employees, and the community at large. While that doesn't necessarily mean you'll agree with every decision, you trust that the decisions are made in good faith. At the same time, we trust you, as students of this institution, to attend class to do your best. We trust you to make use of all of the resources we provide to succeed both in school and after your time here. One final thing, after choosing your family and building trust in one another, is that you must work together. Work with your professors to make use of tutoring services. Work with college administration to follow policies and procedures. We vow to work with you as you navigate your college career. We know that life happens, but communication is key. Teamwork really does make the dream work. We can help you achieve your dreams if we all work together as a family, not as college and student. Not only while you are a student here, but even after your time as a student, I hope we can become a family as students, faculty and staff, and eventually alumni of Cleveland State Community College. In closing, I would like to quote the 1979 hit by Sister Sledge. Everyone can see that we're together as we walk on by and we fly just like birds of a feather. I won't tell no lie, all of the people around us, they say, can they be that close? Just let me state for the record, we're giving love in a family dose, because we are family.
Hello all, my name is Laurie Rowland and I'm the Faculty Senate President. Welcome to Cleveland State. We are so happy to have you here. I truly understand the nervousness and excitement about starting a new path, whether that be starting here at Cleveland State, getting ready to graduate from Cleveland State, and going into your career or to a four-year college. This is a unique time in your life where there is change and choices. For any of you that have had me in class or will have me in class, I talk about choices quite a bit. You chose to come to Cleveland State. That's a great choice. You chose to listen today to all this advice that we have to give. I'm confident that you will choose to go to class, do your best, and achieve your dreams. One other choice I'd like for you to make is to live your life with integrity. Integrity is a trait that you need as a student, an employee, and quite simply as a productive person in life. So how do you define integrity and how do you achieve that? I have my personal definition, but I wanted to be correct on what I told you, so I Googled it. Integrity is defined as the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, a moral uprightness. In thinking about the definition, how do you actually show or achieve the state of having integrity? Is it adherence to the beliefs given by your church? Is it doing what you are told in class, at home, or at work? Or is it simply being a good person? No, it's what you choose to do at 8:55 in the morning when a paper, a project, or a speech is due at 9, and you haven't got it done. It's what you choose to do when an instructor gives you an assignment that you don't understand but have a friend that took the class before and has offered their papers. It's what you choose to do when a manager tells you to bump up the sales numbers when you know that it's not correct. It's what you choose to do when hatred is spewed in the name of politics or religion or personal beliefs. It's what you choose. Integrity is choosing to do the assignment before it's due, or talking to the instructor about why you missed the assignment and accepting the consequences. Integrity is asking the professor or even your friend to help you understand the assignment. Integrity is reporting the correct numbers and perhaps finding a new job that doesn't ask you to lie. Integrity is being the buffer between hatred and its target, regardless of how you feel about the political ideology, religious beliefs, or personal beliefs. Integrity is a choice. As you continue your school year, I hope that you remember that life is all about choices and that you have to choose to act with integrity. As Samuel Johnson stated, integrity without knowledge is weak and useless, and knowledge without integrity is dangerous and dreadful. In choosing to attend Cleveland State, you have chosen knowledge. Now choose integrity. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Michael Stokes. I'm Vice President for Student Services at Cleveland State. Welcome to the 21-22 academic year here at Cleveland State Community College. I know that all of us are excited to begin the new year. In the midst of all that's uncertain about the current times with the COVID-19 pandemic, in the midst of mask and safety protocols, in the midst of all those kinds of things, there's still much to be excited about and much to look forward to as we start another academic year. I want to take a moment and speak directly to our students. Whether you're an early college student from Bradley Central, Cleveland High, or Walker Valley, or a dual enrollment student taking classes here while you're still enrolled in high school, a student who's just graduated from high school now starting as a full-time college student, or an adult in your 20s or 30s or 40s or 50s or older who's now taking finally that step to earn your certificate or degree, whether you're taking classes here in Cleveland or online or at the Monroe County Center or at the New McMinn Higher Education Center, whether you're brand new to Cleveland State or whether you're returning from last year or coming back after several years away, regardless of your status, I know that all of you, each and every one of you, is here with a purpose in mind. And I want you to know that we see each of you. We recognize each of you as individuals and that we put you and your success first. Those of us who work at the college, faculty members, staff members, administrators, all of us, teach and work and serve every day so that our students can have an opportunity to further their education. We all believe in the power of education to build strong minds and careers and communities. and we believe in you and your ability to succeed. The authors of the book, Putting Students First: How Colleges Develop Students Purposefully, describe a framework for how colleges can help students develop lives of meaning and purpose, how we can put students first, if you will. As I read about this framework, what the authors refer to as the 4 C's, it struck me that it was a lot like the things we do every day at Cleveland State. The first C in that framework is culture. Culture is a term that's used to represent the shared values, characters, mission, and identity of an organization or a group of people. Culture describes the social norms and accepted ways of doing daily business. It also includes the mission and vision of what the college is and what we aspire to be. Culture says this is who we are and this is what we do. We often refer to the Cleveland State family, and Michael mentioned that earlier. While families aren't perfect and sometimes families disagree and fuss, being family means that we're in this together. We look out for each other. We do what we can to take care of each other. Putting students first in our culture as a college includes all of these things. I hope that you'll experience that sense of family during your time here at Cleveland State. The second C is curriculum, and that's the stuff you think about as far as academics and classes and majors and programs of study. We put our students first in our curriculum by continually evaluating what, when, and how we teach, what programs and majors we offer, and how our academic programs prepare students for the workforce. Putting students first in our curriculum is the reason that we have an FYS class to prepare you for success in college. And it's the reason why we've recently introduced new academic programs like cyber defense and entrepreneurship. The next C in that framework is co-curriculum, and that encompasses many other aspects of your life as a college student. It includes things like clubs and organizations and campus events and athletic programs. Support services like advising, success coaches, tutoring, service learning, work-based learning, and counseling all offer opportunities for students to engage outside the traditional classroom. Those programs and services provide learning experiences in their own right, and they also support the curriculum, the things that you're learning in your classes. We put students first in the co-curriculum through all of these programs and services, which are there to help support you as you progress toward your academic and career goals. Finally, the fourth C stands for community. Putting students first in community means that we at Cleveland State value our students as partners in the academic community. We treat you as individuals and recognize that all of us and all of you are unique. I hope that as a student at Cleveland State, you'll experience personal attention here differently than what you hear about from friends who may attend other colleges. We demonstrate putting students first in our community through gathering your feedback about our courses and our programs and services. We put students first in our community by taking steps in supporting all of our students through equity and inclusion initiatives. We put students first in our community by emphasizing the safety of all members of our community, especially during this time of pandemic. We put our students first by recognizing you all as part of an academic community where we value each other, we value learning with and from each other, and we value listening to different ideas, all in the context of being community together. So on this first week of class for the new year, I hope that you will look for ways to become engaged and involved in everything that makes up Cleveland State. Immerse yourself in our culture, learn all you can from our curriculum, and take advantage of our co-curriculum programs, services, and activities. Most of all, participate in and contribute to our community. We put you, our students, first so that you can learn and grow and achieve and contribute as a student and as a citizen. So have a great first week of class, have a great semester, and welcome to Cleveland State.
Good afternoon. My name is Willie Thomas. I have the honor of serving as Assistant to the President for Equity and Inclusion. One of my responsibilities is to assist Cleveland State in fostering a diverse, equitable, and inclusive campus community. Here at Cleveland State, we are committed to intentionally cultivating an inclusive environment within which all students and employees receive support and encouragement to reach their individual goals. So you may wonder, what do I mean by the words such as diversity, equity, and inclusion? Well, I'm glad you asked. Diversity refers to the sum of the ways that people are both different and similar. Diversity has many dimensions that intersect in various ways. These dimensions include race, ethnicity, gender identity, sexual orientation, language, culture, religion, mental and physical ability, class, veterans, and others. Equity entails an intentional focus to reduce disparities in opportunities, experiences, and outcomes for all campus community members. Equity is expressed in a commitment to address historical and current manifestations of social bias and exclusions, including how social arrangements disadvantage some groups and legitimize others. And then there's inclusion. Inclusion means belonging to a campus environment where people are welcome and accepted and connected. Community members come together in a friendly, caring, and authentic ways and have opportunities to participate in community life and its ongoing evolution. As you matriculate through Cleveland State, there will be days of questions. One of those questions may be why I'm here. Do I belong in college? I want to reassure you, you're at the right place at the right time. You're here because you are being prepared to be the answer to the problems within the world. History reminds us that the world's greatest leaders and world changers have come during periods of crisis and chaos, and you are no different. Together we will grow, we will learn, so in the end we will all leave a positive mark in the world and society that cannot be erased. I leave you with a quote from the educator Benjamin Elijah Mays. We are born into the world to do something unique and something distinctive, and if we don't do it, it will never be done. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Barsha Pickle, and I'm your Vice President for Academic Affairs. So I bet you can guess what I'm here to talk about. The main reason you're all here: academics, classes, learning. The reason our new buildings and all of our faculty and staff are here for you, your education. And even though we are gathered here today to celebrate the beginning of that journey for some of you and the opening of our academic year, I'm here to talk about how important it is for you to develop habits that can help you carry on what you're learning here throughout the rest of your life. How many of you have heard the term lifelong learner or been told that's what you need to be? How many of you would describe yourself that way? Maybe that's the reason you're here at Cleveland State. You just love to learn. You want to study here for 2 years and get your associate's degree and then go on to get your bachelor's degree and maybe even a graduate degree. Some of you may be planning to enter the workforce as soon as you graduate from Cleveland State. Either is great, and we've got pathways for both. We're here to help you get the degree or certificate that best suits your career goals. But no matter what career path you're on, your educational journey will not end with graduation. No one can ever really stop learning. The rapid rate of change in our world makes being a lifelong learner a necessity. Just when we get one piece of technology mastered, along comes a newer version or a new update. New advancements in engineering change the way an industry operates. Advancements in medicine give us new vaccines and therapies, and often new ethical issues to consider. Global markets change the way we do business. New legislation keeps lawyers and accountants on their toes. New math changes how we educate children. Well, maybe they aren't all positive changes, but you get the point. We live in a world of constant change, and we have to keep up or be left behind. So how do you become a lifelong learner? Number one, make learning a genuine priority in your life. You've taken the first step. You're here. Now put your time and energy to good use. As with most things in life, if you want to get better at something, you have to make it a priority. If you decide to make gaining more knowledge a non-negotiable priority, then you start to adjust other activities in your schedule to help you achieve your goal. You all have hobbies and interests that keep us entertained, but are they distractions from what is really important? Lifelong learners aren't couch potatoes. They know that time is precious and prefer to spend their time doing things that are enriching and meaningful. They actively seek opportunities to grow. Number two, lifelong learners read every day. I know, I just lost some of you, but hear me out. I didn't say what you had to read. It could be a magazine, a repair manual, a novel, a biography. Reading trains your brain, exposes you to new information, connects you with successful people and the lessons they've learned, and heightens your imagination and contemplation of worlds outside your own. Whatever you're passionate about, read about it. The most important thing is that you are gaining new knowledge and expertise and exploring new ideas. The great innovators of our time are constantly reading. If you don't believe me, go check out Bill Gates' blog someday, and you'll see a list of books he's reading and discussing. I'll even give you extra credit for reading his blog towards your lifelong learner badge. Number 3, take a variety of courses and academic enhancements. You are going to learn a great deal from your courses here at Cleveland State. And we are structured so that you take a variety of general education courses and major specific courses to give you breadth and depth of knowledge. We also offer many high-impact practice opportunities for you to do undergraduate research, work-based learning, service learning, honors classes, and study abroad or away. Take advantage of these opportunities to explore new interests or learn about something in a new way. Who knows what interest you might develop outside your career path that will last throughout your lifetime. And when you find yourself at some point down the road wanting to explore a new interest or needing to learn something new to keep up with the changing skills of your job, come back and see us. We have workforce training and continuing education classes for that here at Cleveland State too. Number 4, find a community of learners to support you and look for opportunities to support others. Seek out others with similar interests as you. Join a club or team here at Cleveland State. Meet friends for lunch or coffee to talk about what you're learning. Lifelong learners develop strong friendships with like-minded individuals who can spur them on to greater knowledge. And remember that while the pursuit of knowledge can be satisfying in and of itself, lifelong learners also get fulfillment from sharing their insights with others. Volunteer tutoring children, leading adult education courses, serving on advisory boards, and in community groups. If we can help you embrace these habits of lifelong learning during your time with us, we will fulfill our mission here at Cleveland State to build strong minds, careers, and communities through exceptional teaching and learning, workforce development, and service. This is our mission, and we hope it will be your lifelong mission as well. Thank you.
Well, we're getting close to the conclusion of our 2021 Fall Convocation. As president, I reserved one more spot on the program to add to our Cleveland State values. I want you to know that I thought about introducing this topic by channeling my very best Aretha Franklin and singing her famous song. Well, I have too much respect for everyone here to spoil your day, so forget about that. Because respect is such an important value in our society, I want to discuss it briefly in a way you might not have expected. First, I want you to know that Cleveland State faculty and staff care for and respect each and every one of you exactly for who you are. Let me repeat that. We care for and respect each and every one of you exactly for who you are. Each one of you matters to us. Simply, we want you to be the best you. You may have already guessed where I'm going with this, and yes, that's right. We hope that you will provide the same respect for other students as well as our faculty and staff. This kind of respect relates to every other value expressed during this ceremony already, particularly if you understand that the most important person you need to respect is yourself. You're here for a reason. You have a great deal of potential to fulfill the goals that you want to achieve. With self-respect comes motivation and self-confidence. Believe in yourself. Believe that you have a growth mindset. In other words, a genuine belief that you can learn, achieve, succeed, and reach the highest goals you can set for yourself. Yes, there will be highs and lows along the way. Let the values we have discussed here today hold you up, particularly during those lows. So welcome to the family.
Oh, Cleveland State, our alma mater, honor ever grace thy name. May laurels crown thee, victory healthy, everlasting be thy fame. O God, direct thine every pathway, wisdom keep thee ever free. May Cleveland State our alma mater altar held to thee.
As president of Cleveland State Community College, I now declare the academic year officially open. Have a good one.